Hello guys, and welcome to another video with Cass on the Maizuma channel. Not a lot of people know about it, but you can actually generate a pig spawner in vanilla Minecraft in survival using a bunch of techniques. I'm not going to explain anything about those techniques. I will just leave you guys some links in the video description so you know that what I'm telling you is true. Okay, it's not easy to do. You will need a mod, but the mod is just used to locate special spots in your map that can be used to build a machine that will basically manipulate the world generation and create a pig spawner mid-air for you guys. So, in order for pigs to spawn, you need to have grass, otherwise they won't spawn. So yeah, this is a little bit different. Like usually mob spawners will spawn mobs mid-air, but not this one. So I created this little machine here that will basically allow a pig spawner to take advantage of a lot of grass, so a lot of pigs can spawn, and it will manage everything, including the items that they create. So let me just flip this lever and show you what happens. So it uses a timer, so we have to give it some time, and there you go. All the pigs fall to the floor below it, and then they die, and we get all the items here. Next cycle, you can see that all the items moved to the top floor, and in the next cycle, that should be coming next, all the items disappear from here. This item was at the bottom floor, and then the items all move on the top here, where they will be inside those hoppers. And if you check the chest, you will see that they are all getting loaded with items and more items, just like you see here. Yes, I filled it up with a bunch of pigs inside, but this is not something that you can actually get in survival. You will never have as many pigs as I showed you in the beginning. It's just for demonstration purposes because I wanted to show you the chest filling. But yeah, this machine will basically keep cycling, and it will give the mobs the opportunity to spawn. So let's see this once more, and it will work like this. The pigs will get moving down, and once items are created, because they get suffocation damage, the items will move up in each cycle, just like this. You can stop the machine at any time. Let me just stop it right now when the machine is moving, just to show you guys that it won't break. It will always reset, because the way I move those things is by using one-tick pulses from server blocks back here. This is all the redstone. Now the machine is turned off, so nothing else will happen. If you get OCD about items that stay there, you can activate it manually using this button here. So yeah, this is how it works. So most of the time, this floor should be clear and ready for mobs, more and more mobs to spawn. I believe you should be within 16 blocks of distance between this spawner and you, the player, who is actively loading this area here. And yeah, this is pretty cool. It kills the mobs, it acts as a giant item elevator, and everything pretty much works. Alright guys, let's have a look at the redstone here. So I just cloned this machine from down there, and sometimes this is what happens when you clone. So if this ever happens to you, to fix this, just go to the floor that you need to fix and give it a one-tick pulse like this. You can break the torch. This is a redstone block. And yeah, if the floor down here is broken as well, like this, you just have to one-tick pulse this thing down here, and everything will be fixed for you. So as you can see, if when those floors connect, sometimes we get some dirt, some spots of dirt here. So I don't think this is a big deal, because I try to include as many grass blocks as possible here to make the mobs spawn at maximum level. I don't know. Also, you can see that there is a light source here. So right here is the pig spawner, and right above it there's a light source. So this should be enough for both floors. I also included light sources at the edges here, so on the sides, but I'm not even sure if they are necessary. If you have just a block of glowstone here, it should be all fine. And actually, this is the only spot where we don't have a piston, because we can't pull or push mob spawners. I'm not sure if you can do that in MCPE or Minecraft Windows 10 version, but in Java version for PC, at least you can't. Okay, no problem with the grass as well, because they will all regenerate, because they use the blocks on the sides to regenerate. You just saw that. yeah, the size of the farm, it's pretty small. It's basically the size of the required size for a spawning area here. And yeah, very compact, not very cheap. You can see I'm using a bunch of observer blocks down here, but this is not really expensive. This should be a 9x9 area, so 81 pieces of quartz. So this is basically nothing. Up here, I think it's good if you use any kind of ceiling here, so that the pistons get as little light updates as possible. I'm not sure if this is even valid, considering we have light sources inside, but what can we do, right? So yeah, the circuit down here is just a timer. So I think that 9 items, I have 11 items here. Oh, I thought I had 9. So 11 items or so. You can change this as you want. Is a good number to have a good frequency here for the pigs, and it also makes sure that even if the farm starts activating at the right exact moment when the spawner wants to update it, the farm will eventually get out of sync with the spawner and guarantee that you will always have pigs there. Yeah, you can have plenty of storage here. I used hoppers here, so we will probably need a iron farm for this. But this is expensive. Generating the pig spawner itself is a little bit expensive. If you check the links in the description, you will see that you will need a bunch of slam blocks and other things, and a bunch of pistons as well. So you should have resources if you want to build something like that in survival. The floor synchronization was a little bit tricky to get, and this is essential. So the piston sequence is basically like that. The first thing that happens is this floor here gets pulled, so let's see that, and it drops all the pigs. And once it drops, immediately after that happens, the floor down here, the bottom floor, will also fire, and all the pigs will get inside the floor and die by suffocation. So yeah, this synchronization was a little bit annoying to do, especially because you cannot do this movement up here as fast as possible, because if you do so, the items will not get a chance to move up, to glitch through the blocks just like an item elevator. You have to slow this down. So if you look in here, I make sure that I wait just a little bit so that this acts as an actual item elevator. And yeah, so every time it will first move this floor, get rid of all those items, and then it will move all the items from down there. And yeah, also when synchronizing those floors, the movements of those floors, I tried my best to make sure that this floor doesn't touch the floor up here for such a long time, because this is what breaks the grass blocks into dirt blocks. But I think that's it. That's a quite interesting mob farm. I could use water, but I don't know. I just wanted to try something more mechanical, something more interesting in my opinion. And I don't know, I really like this design. Judy already built this in survival, and yeah, it works pretty fine. It works okay. Yeah, and if you guys like this design, just leave me a comment. Let's talk about this, because I never seen any farm like that. So I'm pretty happy that I could come up with something to sort out the pig spawner kind of thing, because it's quite different. The very fact that mobs don't spawn mid-air makes this a little bit more challenging and interesting. So yeah, guys, I guess that's all I have to show you for today. So I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I will be here making videos for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time, guys. Bye bye. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't believe a lot of people will be building this in survival. This is the reason why I'm not doing a tutorial for now, but of course I will leave you guys a map download in the video description. So yeah, be happy and have a nice day, guys. Bye.